Somebody give me, somebody tell me the answers. Me and you isn't the answer. Me and you isn't. Maybe I'm telling myself that, but there ain't nothing that'll change that. What good would it be if I knew how you felt about me? Yeah. It could have been right, but I was wrong. Only think about you and no alone. Part of me that cared is gone, and I know that I can't get caught up. We could have been, and we try to pretend every now and again. We don't dream about, don't think about what we could have been. No, I'm holding it in, cause I know in the end, you dream about, I think about what we could have been. We could have been, we could have.
Yeah.
Remember the night in Miami, first time you put your arms around me. I'm up reminiscing. Thinking about you isn't helping. Thinking about you doesn't tell me what good it would do if I decide to face the truth. It could have been right, but I was wrong. I only think about you and no. You only hit me up when she's not home, and that's why I can't get caught up. We could have been and try to pretend now and again.
Yeah.
Dream about, don't think about what
We here. Oh, the vibes getting set, man. Right here on Riz Radio. Download the app. You're tuned in now to Talking Music with Dom Lee, the producer, the artist, the creative himself, setting the vibes off. DOM period. Right there. Make sure you stream his music July 4th. Fly Away, Girl You Look Fly, all the good stuff he got. Even if you want to go back and get a little something from the classics, Timeless. Roses. Right there for you. Yeah. And I go by name Poetically, Poeticlee. And we right here, baby. We right here doing what we do throughout the week, talking music with Dom and Lee. Shout out to Asia Cobbs, the founder of the movement behind the platform that's just hosting two artists of their own rights, their own kind, and their own mine. Dom, man. Her.
Hey, Poetically.
Her featuring her.
Her featuring her on her.
On her.
Her.
Yeah, it's her. Is there oh man, it's kind of put you on the spot, but in your brain, I don't know. Yeah, it's putting me on your spot, but I'll say this.
Try.
I will try. Has there ever been a name, an artist name that you heard and you were like, damn, that is simple and that was super creative at the same time. Simple and super creative at the same time. At the same damn time.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the name Prince, even though he changed it. Her is definitely fire because it's just like her. Like her? Yeah, no. Her. Like what do you mean?
Oh
like
my gosh, bro.
It's her, bro. It's her. Yeah, I don't know.
She snuck by with that one.
I liked it. I liked it because it's like, to me, she was kind of like sort of at the tail end of an era where artists were mysterious, you know, where you didn't really know everything about them. And she was able to fly under the radar. Like she didn't put her face on there. Like you didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
But her music was fire.
But her music. I mean, that was kind of like, that's what makes you kind of that's what kind of makes it work for her. The fire music. Otherwise, like I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Many people try to be them, they, him, her, and Gabby. I would have liked to see what she did with Gabby. I think Gabby could have killed it. But not just Gabby by itself, but I think she could have did something with Gabby.
If Gabby would have made that her album, I don't think it would be. It would be as, you know.
Playing.
Gabby?
I never know what her last name is. What's her last name? What's her name? It's kind of you can't even Google her name.
I don't know. I know exactly. It's crazy. How do you put the SEO in for that? Like, like her. What do you mean?
Yeah, Gabriella Sarmiento Wilson. Gabriella Sarmiento. I'm tapping into Gabriella Sarmiento. Now her,
yeah,
it's her, but yeah,
her's cool. It's mysterious. If she would have gone with just the last name, that would have been impactful too.
Sarmiento.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sarmiento. Oh, so that memory is Sarmiento.
Man, I don't know. I can't think of like artist names that like wowed me.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
are you serious? Or are you just having like a blank?
I mean,
that's what I say. I didn't want to put you on the spot.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, I think there's names that are really cool, but sometimes the cool names are like their actual names. You know what I mean? So it's like, is that being creative? Like, is that creative for the context of this conversation, or are we just calling like a cool name a cool name?
I mean, it's so many. Shoot. Hip hop. Shoot, Fairmont, Black Thought.
Yeah, that one's crazy. Yeah. And he also like the name is perfect for what he does. It's just like what?
What do you mean?
Like Black Thought? Like every time I see him prime, I'm just like, what are you on, bro? How did you do that? Yeah. Like, how are you doing that?
Yeah. Shoot, man. Yeah. I mean, even go back, Slick Rick. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, shoot. I think it's funny. Back in the day, it was you had to have like a real creative name. I don't know. Then we went through the era with the littles.
Yeah.
Went through the era with the bigs. There was the bigs. I wasn't really a fan of the little or the big.
Yeah. I agree. It felt like a sort of like a shortcut to I'm really a rapper. You know?
Yeah, I think there's sometimes these moments in your career, especially I guess when it comes to making. I mean, this is just one artist 101 from the very beginning. Your identity. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, for sure.
Now, like, and I think this, especially in the streaming era, like I will say, all right, I think this was my only beef with like your name at first when you changed it is the other way was easier for me to search than when you switched to just DOM.
Yeah,
there's a lot of DOMs.
DOM period. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but then sometimes even on type, like when I'm typing in the period, it's like The other way, when you had your whole name, it was like boom, popped up. So
for sure,
I had to take some time to kind of like chill with that, but I like what you end up doing with it, especially branding purposes. I mean, how do you feel about it? You obviously changed it because you saw a reason in changing it. What kind of like what have you seen since that change of the name, and how have you felt since then? And obviously, you're happy with the selection. I'm not saying like you're not happy, but how have you? What have you have you noticed anything in the change of your streaming? Was it easier? Just some things for artists that maybe artists don't know. Was it easy to change your name and still have your music connect? Did your music connect? What's some kind of like the ins and outs when it comes to the technical things of changing names?
I'm sure there is a way for artists to keep their followers for the different platforms and such, but I wasn't aware of those methods. So all the people that were following me on like Apple or Spotify or wherever, like all those went away because it's now a different artist page. Okay. So if you're gonna do it, either do it really soon or just be really sure before you commit to it.
Got you.
For me, I did it more so for like I guess more of a buffer between my personal life and me making music, because I just didn't want like my last name. It's not hard to find, but I just didn't want my last name and like my full like actual name out there like that. Okay, I didn't really want it coming back to my family, even though it's still going to be accessible. Like I'm well aware of that, but I feel like
they'll never find you.
Exactly. Yeah, like it's definitely easy to find. It's not hard to find. but I feel like just
Yeah.
to be able to have a different name to go by
Okay.
made some sort of buffer for me to where it made it easier for me to make music.
No, I feel that. Were there any other names in the hat that you were picking?
No, I didn't even want to do Dom Period, but I was just like, that's the right move. Because
but were there any others then?
nope, no, it was just either my name or just Dom Period. Like I don't know. I don't think I'm the type of artist that would need like a pseudonym or like because I don't even. What would it be? Like what would I be cool with being called for
Well,
the rest?
it's interesting that you say that. While some people create their own names, a lot of people had, I remember just being a kid. You couldn't give yourself your own nickname. Somebody else had to give you your nickname. You couldn't just walk around and say, "Yeah, I'm Black Eye." Well, why you call you Black Eye? Well, I named myself Black Eye because I give Black Eye. No, somebody else had to have seen you give somebody a Black Eye consistently. Like, oh, that's Black Eye.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there was so there was other blah 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 blah. There was one that I thought of just because people called me it, but someone already exists with that, and I was like, I didn't know. Yeah.
Oh, can you give it to us, or you don't want to?
It was Dom Dallas, and I was like,
no.
I was like, that's taken.
Yeah, I'm glad that was taken.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, me too, because it wouldn't have worked out. Like, I don't think I would have chosen it, but it was an option.
Yeah, I don't know if it matched. I don't know if it kind of goes to the persona that.
Not at all. It don't work.
Dom Period definitely fits the persona. Did you ever think about people like maybe like even also like when it comes to names, we think about pronunciation. Did you think people would have like trouble also saying like when you had the old name being your real name, your last name? Did that ever cross your mind? Like, can people pronounce this easily?
I've had a very mixed like experience with that. Like,
really,
some people will mess up my first name, but then say my last name perfectly.
Oh wow,
and I'm like, you're literally reading it, and you just said Dominique, and I'm like, brother, there's no Q, there's no Q anywhere, but then we'll absolutely nail my last name, and I'm like, what are we doing?
It's probably one of those eye things where you're used to seeing something so much.
Yeah, I've noticed I really only get mistaken. I don't even know how it's mistaken for Dominique in the South. Like, I'll literally be like Dominic, and they go Dominique, and I'm like, no, that's not the same name.
Yeah,
and they're like, no, it's Dominique. I was like, that's not what I said. They're like, yeah, it is. I'm like, okay, all right, brother.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna do this.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah,
shoot, man. Hey, I was online today, and we had a good conversation yesterday. I want to touch back on too, but I saw something real interesting. This is Talking Music with Diamond Lee, so I think it's like worthy sometimes to go back and kind of like reflect and talk about some classic moments in music. And we were talking about like a what if yesterday. I think I altered one of my settings over here, but it's all good. I'll figure it out soon. Let me play this clip for you real quick. B.O.B. was on Hot 97 today.
Oh.
And he talked about airplanes.
Okay.
And I'll give you a little bit of that, what he talked about that.
Airplanes had a whole life of its own. I mean, so many.
I knew that one was going to be.
You knew that?
Yeah.
What was it about that made it different?
I don't know. Sometimes like songs just have like this like wicked feel about them. Like it's otherworldly. Like it came from a wild dream. It's like having a wild dream and you wake up and you're trying to like write it down or remember it or draw what you saw. But It's like that song like was that. Like when I heard it, I was like, yo, this is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I honestly like you could just hear it, you know what I'm saying? And that song kind of became the blueprint for a lot of other artists at the time. The Airplanes with Eminem was the original version. Eminem was coming back out at the time, and I think they didn't want his first look to be a feature. So yeah, that was the first version I recorded So I had to do a second version, which would now be the part one.
Mm-hmm.
So when I would perform it, I would confuse the first version with the second version. And to this day, I still am confused. Like it's still, I've never corrected it.
That's B.O.B. with Nessa on Hot 97. Damn, what did I did also some one of my settings over here. I'll figure it out in a minute. But yeah, that was B.O.B. talking about Airplanes, classic record. I was in high school getting ready to go to college. Yeah, man.
Airplanes.
He said something. You remember that record?
Oh yeah, I'm pulling it.
Okay, cool. I didn't know he was saying it like airplanes. What was airplanes?
No, I remember it, but it's like one of those things where I remember it was everywhere. So like I don't remember at the same time.
Okay, got you. No, I feel you. It was when you pull it up and play, give other people a little sample of that. It was everywhere. And B.O.B. said something that I think was very interesting. He said it kind of gave the blueprint for a lot of other artists. And I was going to kind of speak on that. And then also he was talking about far as, and you can just let me know when you're ready and I'll be quiet. But
okay, we're ready.
He also talked about Eminem being on the original version, but they didn't want to make his comeback look like a feature.
Yeah.
Which I thought that was interesting too, because if I'm not mistaken, that was Eminem. I think that was Recovery. Let me see real quick. Eminem. That's we talk about creative names. Eminem.
Yeah, that's creative for sure.
Wait, Eminem or Slim Shady?
Slim Shady. Sorry.
If he goes by Slim Shady for the rest of his career and is never Eminem,
yeah,
does he have the same career? That's all. That's an interesting question. Slim Shady.
You know, it's that probably not, only because of the marketability of Eminem as compared to Slim Shady.
Yeah, Slim Shady was this. Yeah,
but I also I get it, because I also think of that Slim Shady and Eminem, or K. Dot and Kendrick Lamar. I get that. I feel like one of them is really the writer and really the artist, and the other one is the name for it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I think that's really how I feel about my name change, because I feel the Dom period is more the artist, but Dominic is the guy that writes it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play this.
All right, cool. B.O.B. Airplanes.
Oh boy, I lied. It went away as soon as I did that.
Featuring Haley Williams. Produced by Alex the Kid and DJ Frank E. Appearing on B.O.B.
that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars. I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Wish right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Wish right now.
Yeah, let's pretend like it's 98. Like I'm eating lunch off a styrofoam tray. Trying to be the next rapper coming out the A. Hoping for a record deal to ignore my pain. Yeah, now let's pretend like I'm on the stage. And when my beat drops, everybody goes insane. Okay. And everybody know my name. And everywhere I go, people want to hear me sing. Oh yeah, and I just dropped my new album. On the first week, I did 500,000. Gold in the spring and diamond in the fall. And then a world tour just to top it all off. And let's pretend like they call me the greatest. Selling out arenas with big ass stages. And everybody love me and no one ever hated. Just try to use imagination.
Can you pretend that airplanes in the night sky like shooting stars? I can really use a wish right now. Wish right now.
Yeah.
Can we pretend that airplanes
Man.
in the night sky like shooting stars?
Yeah, that was that right there. And that was Haley Williams of Paramore.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Here's radio. Haley Williams. People love Haley Williams.
Oh hell
People call
yeah!
Haley Williams.
What?
Yeah, man. You know,
Man,
I didn't know this when I like growing up.
what?
Like
Oh
I knew
my
her voice,
gosh!
I never knew her name. Literally.
Yes.
And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that's Haley Williams? Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
I know her songs. What are you talking about? Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
White soul legend. Like
That's what they say.
yeah, I'm if I had to do a top white like just like voices, Haley Williams is
Yeah.
up there for me.
List of your top whites. That's what we're going for.
Like yeah, like that can sing.
Yeah.
They have that voice. They have that voice. Yeah, Haley Williams is up there for me for sure.
No,
For
it's
sure.
nice. It's
For
nice.
sure.
She just did an album on her website and then took it down. That's cool shit.
Yeah. I mean, she's one of those that's like she was switching the game up.
Yeah. Also, this is kind of off topic, but did you see that Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist came out with the video game for their
Yeah,
album?
I meant to no, we can talk about I meant to check that out, but I heard about that and I thought that was pretty cool. They came out with something else with the game, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I gotta go find out more about it. I don't know if I don't feel like it's gotten enough talk about it, but I mean that's kind of the issue today of media.
Yeah.
And,
Getting pressed for the things you're doing. Yeah. Yeah. But
just getting noticed too. Like who's talking about these types of things,
No, I know it's weird. But then also at the same time, maybe I just don't see it. But I also feel like I don't mean to keep bringing up the same conversation, but it's like I feel like the negative things always cut so much quicker. And it's like, why are we not talking about the fact that they just dropped the album, sounds fantastic, and then they also dropped a video game? Like, why has none of my friends called me and been like, hey man, did you hear that they dropped a game?
Yeah, I mean, maybe if the game, I don't know what the game is doing. I'm gonna look it up. Thousand Mountains. Looks like that's the name. It's a retro
Yeah.
fighter.
Yeah, it looks like you have a sword and you got to fight people.
Yeah, that's
Real
cool.
basic. Yeah,
That's
it's
cool. Yeah, maybe if they were fighting like they were fighting some politicians or fighting like some celebrities, then that gives
Yeah.
you the right type of negativity. That gives you the right type of bait. Right?
Yeah,
What am I looking for?
rage bait.
Yeah, rage beige.
Yeah,
Rage beige. Yeah, rage bait.
yeah. It would work. That would work. It would be cool if you could do that with like an arcade or something like that. Like get an actual working like I don't know game, an arcade game, and like get it installed and for a night or something like that or a weekend, you have the album playing with it or something like that. Like that'd be cool.
You know that right there, you're onto something. You're onto something. I mean, there are these, and I mean that goes back to like street teams though. Like I was just in Hickory, North Carolina this past weekend, and there was a dive bar arcade in there. And
Okay.
Winston, we have those. Like, but I'm
Yeah.
seeing those like in Charlotte. Bigger cities are picking those up now, but I see those like in like just smaller towns where you have these arcade bars, and
Yeah, they have
that's
some.
a vibe.
Yeah, they have some in Charlotte. They have a Bari. I actually really fuck with a Bari. Low key
Yeah.
miss that place.
Yeah.
Maybe I gotta get cool with the owner.
What you mean?
I need a that'd be cool. That's a cool idea to have like your album listening party at an arcade or like
Yeah.
figure something out to where you could get your music playing as an artist like for a night or something like that.
Yeah.
Play the album through, have people come through, play your games. Like I don't know. That'd be
Yeah, I
cool.
mean,
Something there.
I mean, shoot, just booking yourself there, I'm pretty sure is will be dope. You performing there. Like I was telling, I don't know. Yeah, I did mention this a few weeks ago. I just caught this rock band at the arcade here.
Yeah.
in Winston. You know what I'm saying? Like just going, I was playing video games, listening to them go crazy.
Yeah.
And,
That's amazing actually.
yeah, that was pretty fire. That's like to play, and I'm glad I had my AirPods because boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. But I mean, that was fire. Like you playing video games while some other shit, like the music that matches the vibe is going on.
For
I
sure.
think that's important.
For sure. So how would Poetically, R&B and Poetry LLC approach trying to get booked for a gig like that?
Poetic
How could you
R&B.
leverage your position right now in order to get in the door and get that going?
Well, funny you say that because you'll see in the fall.
Okay, all right. I didn't even know. I didn't even know. My bad.
Yeah, you'll see in the fall. It's actually something in the works right now that I've had for a while. And yeah, Riz Radio. Nah, it's actually gonna be something really fly. What I'll say is, so I'm always thinking about date nights. This is what I'll talk about.
Yeah.
What I've always thought about. I've thought about date nights, and I've thought about where music is going, and why I talk about like live performing. If you can be a live performer, you can consistently like nail that in the coffin. I know we want to be inside, but I mean, shoot. I think the problem is sometimes we have our mindset of what outside looks like sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's about being able to mesh with the right thing that fits you. That's why I love what I do, and I take so much pride in what I do, because I'm actually able to do something that makes people feel like, okay, I'm outside, but I'm actually like in a vibe. I'm actually in my vibe. You know what I mean?
Like
so
actually cool with being outside.
Yeah, exactly. So I think about date nights, and I think date nights are so expansive of what it can be and how it can be.
Mhm.
So and even going to the live, like being a live performer, we're a generation now where maybe back in the 20s and the 30s, people were going to sit down and listen, and there was a performer playing while people were gambling, right? While people were smoking their cigars. Well, now in our generation, to the point which you're talking about, and I was talking about the rock band, there's a performer now, and I'm playing arcade games. So now you have to kind of think of what are today's people doing that is of a leisure that keeps them, that also isn't just music playing, but actually connects them to artistry, art, you know? So, I mean, I think there's a lot of different things out there, fortunately, that I'm seeing come about. And it just goes to, how does it make sense? You know, how does it make sense to see all different types of things? You got pickleball coming about, you know, that people are really tapping into pickleball. You got all types of different arcades, but there's one in particular that I'll be mentioning in the fall, about a month. You're gonna be like, oh shit, makes sense.
Was there a moment for you, or was it like a trickle effect to even have that sort of outlook on what you're doing?
Well, it's like, so like this particular one I'm talking about, I'll tell you later, but this one came about because sometimes you just gotta see the opportunity to manifest itself. Like, as artists and who we are as performers, we have to know that a stage exists, that we can see ourselves on that stage. Once you see the stage, then you know that, oh, okay, it's like your art calls you there, like to be in that room, to be on that stage now. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So for me, my brain is now opening up to more places because I'm noticing where the stage can go versus sometimes having to wait to see the stage set up. So like in this particular situation, it was at a venue where, boom, okay, the other activities are going on, but they also have a stage in here. They have they have the entertainment set up for this right here, but all this other stuff is going on too. Oh, well, let me supplement this. And now once my brain saw to supplement that right there, oh, I could do that with this. Then it's like, okay, I can do some other things too. And make it make sense. I thought about the arcade stuff before. I thought the arcade was pretty hard. I think again, it just comes down to, you can get anybody anywhere you want to be. I think it comes down to, how do you want to make it make sense for your experience?
Just let me know if this question is sort of redundant, but
okay.
Was there a moment where you realized that the experience of the actual going out was somewhat more important than even the lineup?
Oh, now that's a question. Is the experience going out more than the lineup? Ooh, dang, Riz Radio. That's a good question, bro. That's a great question, because it's almost like they're like in rhythm together.
Yeah, because I hear what you're saying, to where it's like you're trying to cater the experience to the location.
Yeah.
But also you're really putting the location first to even have the performance. So it's like you have to really like you can't go into, I don't know, Nah, pretty much every genre will work in a arcade. I was gonna say like opera, but honestly, if you had like somebody singing opera in the background while you're on like the last level, it's gonna hit. Like we're good.
That's funny. Well, you gotta get to that last level.
Yeah.
So hearing opera on the first, as soon as I got killed.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on.
That's it. But I mean, no, to your point though, a lot of times where I'm going to, that's why I tell. So going back to the leverage part and how I do business.
Mm-hmm.
The reason what makes when I come into any establishment, I have a good selling pitch off rip is because I'm bringing you something because of what you're already catering to. What you see me doing down the street, it will not be here. This is going to be its own exclusive IP here because you have a different crowd, you have a different vibe. I wouldn't come to you if you wasn't something different, and I'm going to curate something that brings us both something different than in the city. So you don't have to worry about it being competition with down here. Actually, you want me to continue doing down here because they're going to be two different audiences. So now I'm doing cross promotion to different platforms. But it's like if an artist is damn near like when you see Beyonce and Kendrick and they do these stadium tours compared to when somebody's doing an arena tour, the setup is going to be totally different. The vibe, the theme may be a little totally different. So like, yeah, when I'm outlining and looking at these different venues, the experience comes first, and then I'm looking at, okay, like when it comes to the rooftop, bro, I gotta have top tier.
Yeah, that gotta be magical. Like
I gotta have top tier. You know what I'm saying? Like it can't like
you gotta be A. You gotta be A, bro.
Yeah, you gotta be. I'm not doing open mic here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing when I started off doing R&B and poetry, I wasn't doing open mic really then. But as that started to form and other events started to curate, I started letting R&B and poetry now become something to kind of be like the test stuff out too.
Yeah.
Like I'll test a game night music bingo. I've been able to pitch and get music bingo at different places where I started off doing music bingo Barnola. Okay, boom, it's a success. R&B and poetry. Now I'm able to take it to another venue and be like, hey, we do R&B, we do music bingo, blah, blah, blah. If you book us and do, now I'm able to get booked on something that I was able to test somewhere else because I see that this venue may not even work well with having performers, but you still work with having a DJ and musical vibes. So let me bring that experience that I've already tested out here. So I think it's definitely looking at the where you're going and being able to mesh with that. Like as an artist, some places you may go, your set list may be, if you're hip hop or if you whatever you may be, your set list may be one style of your catalog.
Yeah, for sure.
But then if you go to another place, now you're like, okay, now I got to go in this bag of my catalog.
Yeah, it's like maybe I shouldn't do this one actually.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
might be too much 808 for this crowd.
Exactly. So as a curator, I'm thinking the same thing. And yeah, man, August 22nd here in the city, R&B on the Rooftop, Dexter Jordan, Renee Bonet. Yeah, man, it's two vibing artists, and when you go to a different experience, and even within this venue. So when you come to this venue, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna take you to the lower level, and you're gonna see about what I'm prepping for the fall. Once the Rooftop series is done, and you're like, oh, that's gonna be crazy.
Okay, cool.
It's something that you don't see happening anywhere else.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So have you ran into situations where the what you curated didn't mesh up exactly the way you thought?
Yeah.
And like how do you go like how do you go through that? Because I'm sure you're able to tell like right away.
Well,
and then you gotta keep going with it, right?
Yeah. I mean, prime example. Okay. This year, I started off doing an R&B dinner show here at what I thought was a restaurant here in the city, but they were starting to do, and the same time as I'm doing these shows, they were doing a change to become more of a club.
Oh, that's not the same.
So instantly, so mind you, so here's the thing. I want to put on a midweek R&B dinner show
Yeah.
When people coming out, because this was a restaurant that was known, but listening again, and even you venue owners, you gotta listen, you gotta read the room. You can't just try to. A lot of people gonna get in your ear about, oh, you should do this, you should do this, you should. People look at what your audience. Look at what brings you steady flow, not just not impulsive flow. And I think I want to pause and talk about that, because I think sometimes even as artists, when we look at our crowds, and we look even when it comes to creating our music, ooh, this record right here had an impulsive hit. Okay. But what's constantly bringing you people in to love who you are?
Yeah.
And same thing when it comes to these venues and comes to the events. Somebody, if you have one, okay, boom, it was impulsive, it was good. That's not saying that you shouldn't do that, but what you should always look at what's something that's going to be like your bread and butter, not just you know what I'm saying, not just something that's just going to be a whole. 1 second.
Riz Radio.
Got to put the wires up real quick. Puppy entered the room. Yeah, has something in their hand they shouldn't have. But so like when I was doing the R&B dinner show, I'm like, wait a minute, why aren't people pulling up? Well, that's because they've now changed their hours, and people only know to come to the venue on weekends because they're this happened while I didn't know.
Yeah, that's
and it wasn't a conversation. and so now they're promoting themselves, bro. Yeah, I have all types of
stories. What is that?
I have all types of stories. Yeah, because people, what happens is, bro, this is what happens.
Yeah.
What happens a lot of times with these venues too is this is just in general. People feel guilty on what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. But sometimes people, why would this person do this to me, knowing what we're trying to curate?
Yeah.
I have no clue. I can't even really speak to that. It was kind of stupid to me. We really should have been doing our R&B dinner nights on a Friday, but I'm doing it on a Wednesday. Just to kind of give it some, I thought for me, I was like, I really want to see an R&B vibe that you could pull up to in the middle of the week. Why does everything have to wait to the weekend?
I do agree with you. I do agree with you, but it also seems like the business didn't get the
no, because what happened was, this is what I learned. What happened is they got the wrong people in their ear. So what they did was, Friday and our weekend nights are like club vibes. Okay. Mind you, this venue, when I stopped and realized I had to go elsewhere, they went out of business like a couple weeks after that.
For sure. Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Because it's because you're constantly switching up what the energy is, you're constantly switching up what the mission is.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've seen some things of I've come in, this isn't going to work here. This isn't, even when you're working with people, you're working with a venue owner, and as soon as they start trying to negotiate lower prices after the first event, and you're doing something that's going to be potentially a regular thing, flag number one.
Yeah, that does feel bad, because it's just like, bro, what are you talking about? We just got people in the door.
Yeah, we just get like, you're just getting.
What are you talking about?
What I'm saying? You're just getting warmed up. You can one thing you cannot do when it gets events. The first event is really like on a curve. Yeah, you can't. If it's a lot of people, you can't really judge that. Yeah, and if it's barely any people, you can't judge either one of those numbers. That is a curve. Because with the second and third event is going to tell you your true numbers. Because that first event, if it's a lot of people, there are a lot of nuances to why it may have been a lot of people. Yeah, especially if it's the first event. For sure. If it's barely anybody, there are a lot of nuances. Why wasn't nobody there? Now the second time and the third time, and if it flows on like a wave in between those three. You got something you can work with, because now you have a true test of, a lot, little, same, a little, you know what I'm saying? You got something to play with. But a lot of people really don't understand that, or really take the time to have patience within that, because they look at that first event and say, "Oh man, we got a lot of people. Let's up the prices for the next one." No.
No. What are you talking about? You got people. You barely got. No. What do you mean?
Yeah. These are
that
things
doesn't
that
work.
those are real things. I'll constantly be talking about those things. I love the questions that you asked. I think that was a dynamite question of experience or the artist, because artists know you as an artist too. You want to kind of be able to have. I have that in my back of mind too. I have at least 3 songs for this type of vibe. 3 songs for this type of vibe. 3 songs for the lounge. 3 songs with, like, to get more clear. 3 songs for the night lounge. 3 songs for the festival. 3 songs for the underground kind of scene.
For sure.
Like 3 songs for the bar, because the bar and the lounge are gonna be 2 different places. The bar is gonna always, like, the bar tests you as an artist.
Oh yeah.
Don't sleep on the bar.
All right. Why is that?
Because you damn near got to come with a pack and a B pack.
Oh yeah.
Because the bar you can go different. The bar is all about reading the room.
Okay. Yeah.
Because the bar can be, if you go in there, you think the bar is on some hip hop night type shit, but you go in the room and you read and you find out that you're only, like, everybody. If it's the reason I say that, because if you go into the bar and it's let's say it's multiple artists performing, and multiple of the artists have been one way, but you read into the crowd that the crowd kind of is a diverse crowd. They're not just that one way. Then you actually can be the joker in that lineup, and you can actually go
really
diverse with your catalog.
What's that called? Wow, I can't think of the word. Capitalize on the moment. There it is.
You capitalize on the moment. But if you go into the bar, you got to read the room, and you see that all the artists are one way, and people are looking, and the other people are one way too, but they're still looking. And they want to stay in that mode. Then you got to know, you got to be ready for that as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, that feels more like a people skill. Really, like you're honing your customer service skills. Like, how are we feeling over here? How are we feeling tonight?
Yeah. I mean, shoot, bro. I think being an artist, is about being people skill.
Yeah. I mean, I know that when I first started performing, it definitely gave me insight to really how my music felt, because you can only imagine so far, but then once you actually start getting on stage and seeing how it feels to say these things to a room full of people, it's a little different. It's a little different for sure. Especially if you didn't realize that, all right, these songs that I'm making actually don't align with really myself, but I like these types of songs. But then now you're the face to it, and that gets kind of tricky.
Gotta read the room. I think that's to me scary as an artist. When you can't read the room.
I feel like that has to be, yeah.
Like, I see that happen a lot of times. I'm like, man, that's a skill you want to learn fast, of how to read the room, how to read, not overthink it, but at least like how to know what's happening.
Yeah, because I mean, you could just go left on accident, all signs pointed to left, but right at that last moment, it said turn right, and you just went, nah, I'm still gonna go left.
Yeah,
and now you got a room full of people just like waiting for you to finish.
Yeah.
until the next person's turn, man.
To the next person's turn, bro. To the next person's turn. So yeah, that's a little bit of music.
Music business.
Yeah.
With, poetically. POETICLEE.
Yeah.
Riz Radio.
Shoot, man. I don't know if we got any releases this week that's worthy of talking about. I don't know. Let me see. Any releases that's popping this week? Did you ever check out? I don't know. I should have sent it directly to you. That Remember track from the Clips that they put out?
No, I didn't find it. No.
Okay.
I forgot about that, actually. I did see a clip of from probably 10 years ago where a news reporter was asking Malice about drugs live on CNN. And I was like, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. You're just gonna point a camera in the man and be like, "Well, you rap about it. Let's talk
Yeah.
about it here." What? Read the room, brother. We're live on the news.
Yeah.
Nah, man, just been diving back into music.
Oh, I'm bugging. I did. Juicy J came out this last week. I fuck with it. Yeah, Juicy J came out last week. I fuck with that.
Oh,
Juicy J came out. A lot of real. Hey, Juicy J, man. Juicy J had a lot of. Hey, it's a lot of grown man turned rap.
Oh,
grown man turned rap for real.
Okay.
Yeah. Talking about the hoes, the scammers. He dropping a lot of game. I will say that. A lot
Head
of
on
game.
a swivel.
Shit.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Head on the swivel, boy. He dropping a lot of game. Gucci Mane came out with a song too.
Actually, man, why I be smoking so much weed all the time?
Oh yeah. Riz Radio.
Every day I step out the house, man, I be feeling like you never know, man. You never know what's gonna happen. Steady dodging chicken heads dripping, I got dust sauce. I turned to a businessman, street shit had to cut it off. Somebody set this city on fire. What the fuck is going on? Got no time for bullshit, I'm just trying to make it home. Yeah, niggas trying to bring me down. I had to switch up the route. I go with my first mind. Boy, I never had a doubt. Never pull up unannounced. We might pull them choppers out. I don't wanna have to do it. Push me and I gotta do it. But I'd rather rap cause I know you niggas is ratatouille. Every day I wake up to the paper like I'm married to it. I might have to take my pinky ring and add some carrots to it. I might shoot a movie about my life, motion picture shit. 200,000 for a show, still reppin' 666 Memphis. Praying for my city, we need peace. All these years in the field, trade my Louis in for cleats. Mama crying, it's a shame, it's a 50 game. These young niggas shooting them switches like they in Ukraine. YN caught a body, finally got it striped. In the courtroom he fainted, judge gave him life. Damn. Steady dodging chicken heads dripping, I got dust sauce. I turned to a businessman, street shit had to cut it off. Somebody set the city on fire. What the fuck is going on? Got no time.
Yeah. Juicy J. Hey, and I want to say something too, because I know some people may listen to Juicy J and they may be like, well, man, why Juicy J trying to rap like the youngins? I want to put y'all on game, and everybody that's doing double time rapping, triple time, it comes from 3 6 Mafia.
Yeah.
That style that you hear 21 Savage, that style that you hear a lot of people rapping on those hi-hats, that comes from late 90s. That comes from 3 6 Mafia. So I just want to let people know out there too. I think that was something kind of cool because I know people may listen to Juicy and they'll be like, "Dang, he trying to rap like that." No. They started that style.
That's Juicy J.
Yeah.
Call Juicy J to do Juicy J.
Absolutely. Wiz Khalifa, shout out. I love Wiz and Juicy always connecting.
Yeah, dude. Man. Yeah, I think that once you come to terms with nothing that you're going to do is going to be truly original, I feel like, things get a lot easier.
Yeah. I mean, that's the goal right there.
It gets so much easier because I feel like the only thing that's like close to being truly unique is your perspective. Your perspective might be unique, but the way you're getting to it has probably already been done. And that's not a bad thing, but I think you should at least acknowledge that if you come out here and do a Juicy J flow, you don't think that you invented that.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
A lot of people, that's going to happen. That happens. That happens because people don't do their research. People don't, not even about doing your research. People don't
respect it.
They just don't know though. They just don't know.
You think?
Yeah.
Because I also kind of feel like, I mean, I don't know everybody. I don't know every person that has ever touched a microphone, but I'm also I have enough knowledge to know that I don't know everything that everyone's done, but I know that I've been influenced by every song I've heard, whether intentionally or unintentionally.
Exactly. So the only thing that you can create that's new is, like, to your point, your perspective.
Yeah, I guess my thing is I don't get when people come on to, I guess, hip hop specifically, because I feel like most genres typically show respect, but it's just like you don't want to acknowledge anybody that came before you. You want to think like you're reinventing the wheel right now.
Man, I mean, because it's such a sport, though.
You think?
Yeah, like
it's a sport. Yes.
Yeah, it's because it's such a sport. I mean, right now, look at the NBA. Like, guys are gonna say that guys are like, man, those guys in the 90s, 80s, we would have smoked them. But
Yeah.
it's like, you also have some rules and safety measures that they didn't have. That I don't know if you can go, play on the same, lane with. So, it's like when people like same thing. Like when people judge old 80s rappers, or they're like, man, I hear them rapping like this. It's like, okay.
It's different though. You gotta understand. You gotta understand the progress of it. You gotta understand that we're playing a different game now. Because like, all right, you listen to somebody doing what they were doing in the 80s with the 2025 era. Yeah, you're gonna be like, what is this? What are we doing?
But the goal of it was, like you're saying, the goal was different. It was MC. I'm here to just move the crowd. I'm here to say some things to hype up, ad lib. It really wasn't even about the MC when it started. It was about the DJ and the producer. And the MC would just come on just to say some words here, and just to say some fly shit here and there.
Yeah. Yep. Look how the tables have turned.
Hey,
Double
man.
entendre. Don't ask me how.
I heard it.
Riz Radio.
I heard it. Hey, reset. Stream it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But shoot, man. I guess I'll ask you offline if it's any schedule updates we gotta have,
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah. We gotta do that.
Okay,
do
cool.
that. Everything's fine, everybody. Everything's fine. Riz Radio.
I love it. Well, hey, man. Till next time.
We
did it.